All right, next, we're still going to continue with the power of the big now. UNSDG leader, Gibson Kawago. You! Oh, all right, brother, how are you?
I'm very fine.
All right, nice to meet you, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Okay, all right, the stage is yours.
Yeah. It was on 18th of February 1995 that boy was born. He grew up in a village where there was no electricity, so every day he saw his brother studying using kerosene lamp in the evening, and the mother was cooking using firewood. He was not comfortable with that situation, and they started looking around at how can that problem persist until he comes up with a solution. Days went on. He started looking at where could he study and access clear information so that he can come up with a concrete solution for that problem. He looked at what's happening in the community, and they found out over 34% of all the people in Africa, in Tanzania, do not have still access to clean electricity. Then he said, oh, let me cut that down and look what can happen. He went down and found that over 600 million people in Africa still do not have clear and clean and affordable energy. Then he said, I need to find a solution for this. Then he realized that over 36,000 tons of e-waste are already produced in Tanzania every year. Then he started looking at how could he transform those e-waste batteries from old laptops in clean and affordable energy solutions. And he became the founder of WAGA. I am Gibson Kawago, the founder of WAGA, where we create affordable and reliable battery solutions for the African people. We looked at how we live in a world where e-waste is not well treated. We looked at where can we be this time tomorrow. And at the end of the day, we started creating the power solutions where people in villages, they can light up their homes, they can power up everything recharged by solar by transforming the e-waste in reliable products. Right now, schools can access clean electricity. Local businesses, which were using kerosene lamps, now can access lighting solution that does not pollute the environment and which is more sustainable. And we looked at how can these people in villages access clear information. And right now they can even watch television all powered from recycled batteries. Then we said, how can we be this time tomorrow? In Tanzania right now we have lithium mines, available lithium that can be used in making the battery packs that can power from electric vehicles, powering homes, and which is the future. Therefore, we looked at what we can do for the big now. We are looking at creating a fab lab, a research and development center where we can mine this lithium and make our own battery packs so that we can be able to light up more homes and more communities in Tanzania and create affordable and reliable battery solutions. And right now, the big dream, what is the big now? We are looking at now creating the city of WAGA, a city where we can have clean and affordable solutions for all the people. We can have solar farms that do not pollute the environment, and also we can have proper e-mobility. What can young people do to champion the sustainable development goals? We always look at sustainable development goals as something that can be championed by organizations, the government. But we as young people need to start championing SDGs from lower level, from our communities. And the big goal is we should look at what problems are in our societies. What solutions can we come up with to solve those problems? Because the SDGs are there to solve our global problems. Therefore, starting from the grassroots is very important. And as young people, what do we need to have? You know, everything that we know is in our mind. We need to have clear visions of where we want to get, how we want to reach there, and what resources, and who are the stakeholders that we can bring together. Then the second thing is turning the dreams into reality. But we cannot do that alone. It's very important that we should come up and collaborate with different stakeholders to make sure that we leverage each one's skills to achieve what we want to set. And the last thing, as young people, we always need motivation from different people. And most of the times we lack mentorships. As personally, as I was growing up, I wanted to learn about batteries, but I did not have someone who could tell me the reality about the battery technology. Started posting on Instagram. This is what I do. This is where I want to get. And I'm glad and grateful that I met my mentor, who is currently working at Tesla, Engineer Walter Minja, making the batteries there. What did he contribute to what we do? He gave me a vision that you are starting in a small scale, but as you grow up, you need to get here. These are the challenges that you will encounter. Most of the times, we should not wait to face the problems and experience, but rather leverage the experiences from our elders, what problems they got, how they solved them. Instead of repeating the same problems, we can come up with the new solutions. And the last thing, we as young people, what should we do after here? Number one, we should always think big. Think outside the box. After thinking, what is next? We should act right now, because forever and tomorrow will never come. And the last thing, we should focus, 2027. Knowing where you want to get is an easier path to get where you want to get. And the last thing we should always remember, the world makes a road for a person who knows where he or she is going. Therefore, we young people are the future. Everyone say, young people are the future.
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 Thank you so much. Think big and act now.
Old people are the past. All right, coming up in our continuing session of The Power of the Big Now, Karen Wayne.